Welkom terug bij 12 dagen keuvelen. Het is vandaag dag 6 van de 12 dagen keuvelen marathon. Het onderwerp van vandaag, Hell's Kitchen. De pagina met het onderwerp hier voor me is in het Engels. Dus ik ga het ook in het Engels voorlezen. Maar ik neem aan dat de meeste van jullie wel Engels kunnen, dus hier gaan we. Hell's Kitchen is an American reality competition television series based on the British series of the same name and also hosted by celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay. It has been broadcast on Fox since 2005. Each season, 2 teams of chefs compete for a job as head chef at a restaurant, while working in the kitchen of a restaurant set up in the television studio. A progressive elimination format reduces a field of 12 to 20 to a single winner over the course of each season. In a typical episode, a single contestant is selected for elimination. The first 18 seasons were produced at a modified warehouse in Los Angeles that included the restaurant, dual kitchen facilities, and a dormitory where the contestants resided while on the show. In February 2019, Fox renewed the series for a 19th and 20th season. This time to be filmed at the Hell's Kitchen restaurant in Las Vegas, Nevada. The 19th season is set to premiere on January 7, 2021. Hell's Kitchen has been nominated for 6 Primetime Emmy Awards. Hell's Kitchen is a reality television show that uses a progressive elimination format to narrow down a field of 12 to 20 aspiring chefs to one single winner over the course of one season. The US version of Hell's Kitchen follows the same format of the UK version, although the show is aired on tape delay and not performed live, nor is there any audience participation in the elimination of chefs, who are also not celebrities as they are in the UK version. The show is produced at Hell's Kitchen, a modified warehouse in Los Angeles that includes the restaurant, dual kitchen facilities, and a dormitory where the chefs reside while on the show. They are also given knife sets that they get to keep, regardless of their progress. At the start of each season, Gordon Ramsay breaks the chefs into 2 teams. With the exception of the first and 18th seasons, this puts women on the red team and men on the blue team. Each is given a chef's jacket with panels of that color on the shoulders. The chefs remain on these teams throughout most of the competition, but Ramsay may reassign a chef to the other team if the team numbers are uneven, wishes to experiment, or if he feels the chef will perform better on the other team. Each episode typically includes a challenge and a dinner service, followed by the elimination of a chef, or under rare circumstances, multiple. When only 5 or 6 chefs remain, they are brought into a single common team wearing black paneled jackets. From this point onward, they compete individually during challenges and work together during services to be one of the final two. In challenges, the teams or individual is tasked with a cooking challenge by Ramsay. The type of challenges are varied, including ingredient preparation, meal preparation, and taste tests. The first challenge of each season is a signature dish cook-off, giving the chefs an opportunity to show Ramsay their cooking. Each season typically includes one or more challenges that allows teams to construct several dishes, either for a banquet and to be held the next dinner service, or as part of designing their own menus. Other challenges typically include a taste it, now make it task, where chefs must attempt to recreate a dish Ramsay has prepared after tasting it only, and a blind taste test where chefs identify ingredients while blindfolded and wearing sound-blocking headphones. Some challenges have been full breakfast or lunch services, where the team completing the service first is declared the winner. The winner of the challenge is determined by either a scoring system set for that challenge or by Ramsay's and/or guest judges' opinions. The winning team or chef receives a reward, a recreational activity away from Hell's Kitchen and other potential prizes, while the losing team or chefs are forced to do a mundane task, such as cleaning the kitchens, preparing a specific ingredient for the following dinner, having to prepare the food for both kitchens, and sometimes eating unsavory, such as food waste blended into a smoothie for lunch. For dinner services, the chefs are expected to work their station, appetizers, meat, fish, or garnish, on the kitchen line to prepare food in coordination with their teammates and to Ramsay's high standards for quality and presentation. Dinner service is for about 100 guests, volunteers for the show, with each diner expecting to receive an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert, although the desserts are overlooked for most services. The chefs are given menus and recipe books by Ramsay to study and memorize, which includes some of Ramsay's more difficult dishes, such as risotto and beef Wellington. The chefs spend several hours before each service preparing their ingredients. Menus may be customized for a specific dinner service, such as ethnic-themed dishes or plates that resulted from the earlier challenge. Some seasons feature a service allowing for the teams to develop their own menus, which are reviewed by Ramsay for quality and presentation beforehand. Later episodes may feature a private dinner service, where each team must serve a 5-course meal to 12 guests, with each member leading their teammates to prepare one course. Dinner services may include additional challenges. A chef from each team may be asked to serve a tableside meal for their team, serve celebrities sitting at the kitchen chef's table, or act as a server to the evening, taking and fulfilling orders. After the chefs are on a single black team, the last dinner service before the finale usually has each chef run the pass as a test of their quality control, including deliberate mistakes by the sous chefs or Ramsay himself. During a service, Ramsay demands that all orders for each course for a table go out together, and will send back entire orders if one item is improperly prepared, such as being over or undercooked or not seasoned correctly, although he may send out incomplete orders to urge the chefs to get it together. While the chefs are in two teams, Ramsay is assisted by two trusted sous chefs, each monitoring one of the kitchens, demanding the same standards and alerting Ramsay to any issues. Ramsay's goal is to complete every dinner service, but exceptionally poor kitchen performance by one or both teams will cause him to close the respective halves of the kitchen early and send them back to their dorms, thus ending the dinner service immediately. In the first 3 seasons, poor kitchen performance resulted in the restaurant being shut down and customers went hungry. Season 4 onwards resulted in chefs being eliminated early and a professional cast of chefs finishing the service instead after complaints of customers not being fed forced the rule change. Ramsay may also evict individual chefs from the kitchen based on repeated poor performances during a service, and on rare occasions, once every 2 seasons on average, may eliminate a chef on the spot. Chefs may also walk out while under pressure from Ramsay, which more often than not will lead to their withdrawal from the show. Once the dinner service is complete, Ramsay gathers everyone in the kitchen, announces which team is the losing team, and directs them to select 2 members of their team as nominees for elimination. It is possible that both teams are declared losers, or a different number of chefs may be requested for nomination. In some cases, Ramsay has named both teams winners, but still requires them to nominate someone for elimination. This is a group consensus, but Ramsay may occasionally name a chef best of the worst or best of the best on their team and instruct them to choose the nominees. This concept, however, has faded away over time due to the contestants sometimes making nominations based on personal bias rather than the kitchen performance. Ramsay has also on some occasions declared that nobody would be sent home, but those cases are generally accompanied by a double elimination the following service, a team reassignment, or occur after someone has been sent home on the spot for insubordination or exceptionally poor performance. Ramsay reassembles the teams in the dining hall and stands about 10 feet away from the losing teams before choosing a random contestant on said teams to announce the nominations. If there is a winning team, they will often congregate at a nearby table by Ramsay during the process. Once all nominees have been announced, Ramsay will beckon all nominated contestants. In addition, he can also nominate other chefs for elimination if he sees fit from the losing teams and ask each of them to explain why they should stay in Hell's Kitchen. After giving these nominees the chance to defend themselves, Ramsay selects one to hand over their jacket and leave Hell's Kitchen. On rare occasions, Ramsay can overrule nominations or even eliminate a chef who has not been nominated, which can include a chef on a winning team. While rare, it is also possible for Ramsay to eliminate a chef during dinner service. The eliminated chef is subsequently shown leaving the restaurant through a hallway while providing some last thoughts on the experience. In cases where contestants are eliminated mid-service, they will often head back to the dorms to retrieve their belongings before their last interview. After dismissing the chefs, Ramsay goes back upstairs to his office. He symbolically hangs the chef's jacket on a sharp hook below their picture in a row with the others, igniting the chef's picture and signaling their departure. In the first season, he simply hung their jacket and the camera would zoom in on the eliminated chef's name. During this scene, there is a voiceover of Ramsay explaining his reasons for eliminating the chef, albeit humorously at times. If an eliminated chef hasn't performed exceptionally well, Ramsay may allow them to keep their jacket as a token of their success up to that point, if he sees fit. Chefs may be eliminated from the competition due to medical reasons, both voluntary and involuntarily. Chefs that violate the competition's rules may be immediately eliminated, mainly during dinner service. Chefs may also exit the competition voluntarily for any other reason, though this is not encouraged. Their wishes are ultimately granted, with reasons by Ramsay explained if applicable. Once the number of chefs drops below a certain level, usually once 5 or 6 are left, they are awarded black jackets and assembled into a single team. In the most recent seasons, black jackets are awarded by a series of rigorous individual challenges rather than dinner service, with contestants not receiving black jackets being eliminated. Eliminations continue until the final 2 contestants are left. In some cases involving the final 4 contestants, a double elimination will occur to leave the final 2. In the finale, the final 2 chefs are each given the opportunity to develop their own menus and lead a brigade of former competitors through a full dinner service on their own. In the first 5 seasons, this included the opportunity to decorate half of the Hell's Kitchen restaurant to their liking. Prior to the dinner service, the 2 chefs compete in a challenge to prepare their menus, and the winner will earn the advantage of picking their brigade of chefs first. Ramsay will ensure that all menu items meet his standards for high cuisine prior to service, and he and his sous chefs will oversee the service to make sure that his high quality standards are retained, but does not otherwise get involved, allowing the 2 remaining chefs to demonstrate their ability to run the line. The finalists are allowed to reassign stations or even kick their teammates out of the kitchen should they see fit. The latter has happened 4 times in the show's history, including Ramsay himself kicking one of the brigade members out. On one occasion, a chef has walked out of service under their own accord. Ramsay uses his own observations and those from the diners and other sources to decide who is the winning chef. He has 2 doors in his office leading out to the balcony above the Hell's Kitchen seating area. Each chef stands at the door and Ramsay tells them to both turn their handles at the same time. After a commercial break, only the door of the winning chef is unlocked, allowing the winner to walk through and be greeted by the crowd below. The winning chef receives 2 prizes, including the opportunity to work as the head chef or executive chef, at a restaurant of Ramsay's choosing, as well as a cash prize of $250,000. In a similar manner to the voiceover at each elimination, Ramsay has a voiceover to explain his reasons for choosing that chef as the winner. In addition, the winner hangs a picture of themselves alongside the previous winners that is seen at the restaurant's front entrance. En dat is dus Hell's Kitchen, rhino's. Het is een beetje als Expeditie Robinson. Alleen gaat het hier om koken in plaats van overleven op een onbewoond eiland. Hopelijk zie ik jullie morgen weer met een nieuw onderwerp om te bespreken. Later!